Hello there people, this is Bruce Be Cool or nintenbruce here, back again to give you a few more tips on Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Decade Duels Plus. And this time we're going up against Steph and her Harpie deck in the preliminary round. Now, the good news with her deck is that there are a couple of questionable cards, which is good news for you, and also with the wrong type of draw, she can't do much against you and you'll just have a really easy time running her over. But obviously this guide is to cover you for the times that things don't go so well. So the main things I would watch out for are the attack boost that she gives herself, as well as the disruptive cards, which can really be irritating for you. Now, in terms of those attack boosts, she's got Harpie Lady 1, which gives 300 attack to all wind type monsters. She's got Hunter Owl, which although doesn't give attack, it gains attack based on how many wind type monsters are on her side of the field. So at the very least, she's going to be on 1500 when it's summoned. The very most, 2500. Sorry, 3500. I can't even count, the attack boost is that high, but obviously you don't want her swarming. And in terms of the spells, she's also got Harpie's Hunting Ground and Solidarity, which give 200 attack to Wind Beast monsters and 800 attack just to all of her monsters in general anyway. So, with all these attack boosts, if you're running Winged Beasts or Wind types yourself, you're not going to be too bad at this. But obviously if you don't, you can run things like Bottomless Trap Hole, which is quite nice, so even when a weaker monster is summoned out, because the attack boost hits it instantly, you're going to be destroying it. So remember little things like that, which is quite nice. Now, in terms of the disruptive cards, Harpie's Hunting Ground does that as well. What it is, when it's on the field, besides the attack boost, if she summons a Harpie card, she can destroy any spell or trap in the field. The good news is that if it's the only card on the field, the Harpie's Hunting Ground, then it has to destroy itself, which is nice. But more often than not, you're obviously going to be wanting to prepare for all these summons and stuff like that. So you're probably going to want a lot of chainable cards like Torrential Tribute, again Bottomless Trap Hole, maybe Compulsory Evacuation Device, or well, even Mystical Space Typhoon as well, which is quite nice. If you run your own fields, then obviously you can run over Harpie's Hunting Ground, which is also good. Other than that, monster-wise, disruptive, she's got Raiza the Storm Monarch. That's her big beat stick. And for those of you that don't know, when it's tribute summoned, you target one card on the field and it returns to the top of the deck. Or rather, she targets that card. Obviously, you wouldn't. And also on top of that, if that wasn't bad enough, she's got Icarus Attack. Only 2 of them, mind, but tribute a winged beast monster and she can destroy any 2 of your cards on the field, which is horrible. Now, other than that, disruptive wise, she doesn't have anything else. With the wrong type of draw, she can bump into all of her 3 elegant egotists, her Harpie Lady sisters. Obviously Solidarity without anything in the grave is bad for her, so if you run removals, you're probably going to have a good time. Speaking of which, if you do run removals, you're going to be negating the effects of Birdface, and also she can't use Harpie Queen to search for Harpie's Hunting Ground, which is nice. So remember all these little things. Now, with all this disruptiveness, I would still say that a decent attacking deck can cut through her, because with a lot of the things like Harpie Lady 1 and Hunter Owl, she's going to have to start summoning them fairly quickly to the field to gain all these effects. Yes, she does have Hysteric Party, which is a continuous trap card where she discards 1 card and then summons out as many Harpie Sisters as possible, Harpie Lady cards rather, from the graveyard. And yes, she can gain a lot of attack boost by that, but if you Mystical Space Typhoon it, no problem. Again, the only real monster to watch out for is Raiza the Storm Monarch. One little combo to watch out for, which she's never done, but she can do, is summon Mist Valley Falcon, return Swords of Revealing Light back up to the hand, and then replay it. Very rare that she's going to do that. Other cards she has, she's got a Mirror Force, a Solemn Judgment, Torrential Tribute for the traps. Now, although she runs a fair amount of traps, I would still be very hesitant playing Royal Decree, because all she's got to do is get Harpie's Hunting Ground out, summon a Harpie, and then destroy a Royal Decree. So be very careful what continuous cards you play. Be very careful. Even for removal decks, you've got to be careful of Macrocosmos and stuff like that. But yeah, her other cards, she's got Birdface, where once that's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, she gets a Harpie Lady card to the hand. Eagle Eye, that's one of the useless cards. Garuda the Wind Spirit, where she needs a wind monster in the graveyard to special summon, so again removal is very good here. Again, it seems that I'm leaning towards removal, but I would honestly think a decent beatdown deck or even a disruptive deck of your own would be quite nice to be playing here. And also she doesn't run an extra deck of her own, so don't worry about synchros or anything like that, which is nice. I think we've just about covered the thing, so again to summarise, watch out for the attack boosts, watch out for the disruptive cards, and just try and plough through her as soon as possible. So as always, pop your comments in the section below, let me know your thoughts, and until next time guys, you take care, and I will see you again soon.